Make straight. Luka with the step back three. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
It's no secret that Luka Doncic is having an incredible season. He is on a mission to not only set crazy records and become the second youngest player to win the MVP, yes, you heard that right, but also to compete for the Larry O'Brien Championship trophy and deliver Dallas its first championship since 2011. Best start of the season. It is undeniably true that a young Luka Doncic has established himself as one of the greatest young players in history. What he has accomplished so far this season has been nothing short of incredible. As if Luka Doncic wasn't already extremely efficient, Doncic is currently scoring at least 30 points in all but 2 of Dallas's 13 games, averaging 34.4 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 7.8 assists per game this season. The Dallas Mavericks currently have the second best offense in the league through 13 games and the 5th best net rating courtesy of Luka. Luka Doncic's physical prowess has left many of his fans in wonder. Luka is much more aggressive and active on the floor, getting in passing lanes and making deflections to force turnovers, something we haven't seen as much from Luka in the previous years, which is what really impresses me, aside from his numbers. You must be wondering, what has transformed Luka into the beast he is currently in the league? Let's dive in to what he has been up to. Doncic's weight struggle. Before joining the NBA, Luka Doncic was the EuroLeague's MVP and champion. This is the second best basketball league in the world. His build has appeared a little bit heavier than the average NBA player since he was drafted into the league in 2018. Over the past year or so, Doncic's physical skills and athletic performance have greatly improved, and this is attributed to his weight loss program. Although it wasn't always like this, the Slovenian star had started to get a little overweight towards the end of 2021, and many Mavs fans were concerned about his deteriorating condition. It was clear that it had affected his effectiveness. He averaged fewer points as compared to his previous 2 seasons. However, following that month, Doncic's statistics significantly improved as he reportedly lost weight and reached 230 pounds, which was much more appropriate. Luka's scoring output and efficiency then returned to his normal level. All of these points led to one very important conclusion, which is that Doncic's performance on the court is significantly influenced by his weight. Given that he has been averaging between 230 and 240 pounds since joining the NBA, it would seem that losing weight improved his play. Criticism. Luka has previously faced harsh criticism for overindulging in the summers, chilling out, and then beginning the new season a few pounds over the ideal weight. Mark Cuban, Dallas Mavericks owner, stated that Doncic utilized all of his criticism he was receiving from fans as fuel to drive him to work harder. Doncic had reached 240 pounds by the first month of 2022, falling only 10 pounds short of his target. Luka has appeared to have reduced a significant amount of weight, leading to a significant shift in his general frame. The newly transformed Luka. Many individuals are impressed with Luka Doncic's loss of weight journey. Doncic maintains that all he did was a combination of weight training and cardio. This is a sign that he took his criticism to heart. However, Doncic didn't only lose weight. He also maintained a strict diet during his entire journey. Doncic is now stronger, more agile, and in general, a far better athlete than he was a year ago. He has improved and is now among the best point guards in the world. The greatest byfactor of all this weight loss would be increased stamina. Luka, who is only 23 years old, is still young to be concerned about season fatigue, but staying in shape is exactly what has kept Steph Curry, who is likely the player who registers the most miles per season, and countless others in the same situation, at the top of their games well into their mid-30s. It's quite obvious that his big frame helps him at least a little bit, as much of his offense consists of backing down, out-muscling opponents with his bulk, and then scoring or passing out of post-ups. There is likely a balance between his strength and weight that needs to be struck, and Doncic has benefited by trimming some of his additional body fat and making up for it with a little more muscle. This has made him more explosive and has allowed him to back weaker players down. This has also led to his increased quickness on the fast break, making him more difficult to control and making him develop greater lateral speed on defense. Doncic this season. There were some boosts of speed from him in transition with the ball. Watch him here slip through the defense and get to the rim and draw contact. He definitely looks faster with the ball in his hands. His basketball play also has significantly improved at the same time. Many attribute his better play to his weight loss and health journey. It's easy to argue that he appears lighter on his feet than in previous seasons. As stated earlier, Luka Doncic is averaging 34.4 points so far this season. He has had 7 double-doubles and 3 triple-doubles. This was against the Portland Trail Blazers, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Durant's Brooklyn Nets. When playing the Los Angeles Clippers recently, he had 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists, and he also did this.
He's driving it and looks for Finney Smith. It's a loose ball, and Luka picks it up. There's some Luka magic!
Due to Luka's extraordinary power and strength, he is able to play the game as he pleases, changes the tempo, and moves at will. He is expected to get better as time passes, mostly because he is mindful of the value of maintaining good physical health and because his performance is becoming better every year. He is currently being doubled on the baseline, and he seems to have nowhere to go at this point. He is forced out of bounds by a well-performed double, but Luka moves backward through the double to draw 2 additional defenders and play the ball out to an open shooter. These kinds of plays are significant to note because they are the reason Luka averages 34.4 points a game. There is literally no place on the court where you can double him if you can't double team him in that position. Luka is currently making 15 attempts and shooting 60% from the 2-point line per game, which, just to put things into perspective for you guys, has a higher percentage than prime Shaq, Hakeem, and Kareem. He is dissecting defenses, and as I already mentioned, teams are reluctant to double team him, which is why he is taking so many shots. Luka has bullied small defenders throughout his career, but this year he has pushed it to a new level since through his first 13 games of the season, he is actually the best post player in the league, ahead of players like Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. Although he hasn't yet won his team any championships, given how well he has played so far, it won't be long before he does. Bringing the championship trophy back to Dallas is one of his goals. Of course, this is nothing new because Luka Doncic has always wanted the Mavs to win the title while he has played for them. This young player's desire to win a championship is what really pushes him over the edge and makes him a superb athlete. 2022-23 MVP? There is no doubt that Luka Doncic, one of the top players in the NBA currently, has the potential to win this season's MVP award. However, if Luka wants to win the MVP this year, he will need to step up his game because the expectations are bigger than ever. With very little assistance, he was able to lead the Dallas Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals last season, hence this season is very crucial for him. Not only is Luka Doncic talented, but I have no problem saying that he is the next in line. Luka Doncic will now take on the ghost of Michael Jordan after Kobe and LeBron James. The NBA should be worried because Luka Doncic is on fire now that he is looking more in shape than ever before. What do you think is next for Luka Doncic in the NBA? Let me know in the comments below.